She-Rocks. Hey, girls. How you going? Good. Let me tell you about my friend Leanne Summers, okay? When I go to business events, music business events or entertainment events, I almost always meet the most interesting people. And you know what? They know Leanne too. So we spend a lot of time saying, so how do you know Leanne? Well, for me, I met Leanne in a bar. I met her in a bar in North Hollywood, right off the 134. So this joint is about as hot as a pizza oven, and it's packed wall to wall with musicians, singer-songwriters, and of course, live music. Now, for a bar that was so hot, Leanne was so cool, okay? As like a cucumber. I mean, she didn't even sweat. You gotta hate somebody like this. But she was totally in her element. She pretty much knew everyone in the joint and was ready to support anyone for anything. That's our Berklee College of Music alumni, Miss Leanne Summers, and why She-Rocks is honoring her for her years and years of service to women in music. Leanne is one of the smartest, talented, and most glamorous creatures in this realm that we call the LA music scene. She's a singer, performer, artist, connector, producer, musical director, vocal coach, networker, and a damn good friend. So stop by her table and make sure she becomes your friend too. Leanne is tapping her feet squarely on the ground while others have their heads in the clouds. She's the real deal, a one of a kind. She knows the industry, the connectors, and because she has the biggest heart, she wants to share it with everyone. As the president of Los Angeles Women in Music, just ask the ladies of LWM. I'm telling you, she was an active member, including on the board for 25 years. She helped lead the nonprofit to support and empower women in all walks of the industry. Leanne loves music, women in music, and she supports and helps educate them on steroids. Through her endeavors, she inspires them to get their fair shake and their fair share through the longest-running singer-songwriter night and the creation of Young Talent Night, a showcase for young musicians in Los Angeles. With all the hats that Leanne wears in this industry, LWM has been her passion place, and that's where I got to know her. She's a legend, and if you're lucky enough and she decides to be your friend, your mentor, your teacher, your coworker, you better watch out because the best is yet to come. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to put your hands together for tonight's She-Rocks recipient of the Achiever Award, the lovely and talented Miss Leanne Summers.
Yeah, I'm going to have you hold this
Oh,
for me.
okay.
So I don't...
I'm taking
Yeah,
it.
and she's also really good. She brought my notes up with her so I didn't have to forget them. Wow. Support, empower, achieve. The three words that I have been putting out to the world with LA Women in Music for a very long time. Tonight, I'm proud to say that Los Angeles Women in Music turned 30 years old last year. We celebrated 30 years of really making a difference for women in music in all walks of the industry. During my 25 years of service to LWM, I've met some of the most incredibly talented, remarkable, awesome women. And I've heard, one of the coolest things is when I'm out there, you know, doing my spiel for LWM, I've heard the excitement in the voices of those who first learned that such an organization existed, that there was actually a network for them, a place where they had true support. But along with that, more than once I've heard, why would I want to join a women's organization? I want to be hired and respected for my talent and skills and because I'm good at what I do, whether I'm a woman or not. My response? Exactly. We need to continue breaking down the walls in predominantly male arenas. We need to change the work atmosphere, whether it's in a studio or an office, and we need to change perceptions. We've come a long way since I started in the business in the 70s. You know, that we've come a long way, baby, Virginia Slims kind of thing. Well, we don't have to be on a bra-burning mission or go that crazy, but there is still work to be done. We need to support each other and recognize the unique qualities that we bring to the table and work together with men in mutual respect. We need organizations like LAWIM and like the WIMN to continue fighting the fight that will set the standards for the industry, not just accept what is. I was lucky. I had a strong mentor in my high school music teacher, a director whose vocabulary didn't include the word can't. I had parents who instilled a strong work ethic in me and always supported my creative outlets, even though they ultimately led to a less than conventional career choice, especially for the daughter of a dairy farmer and Mr. FBI. At 18, when I announced to them that I wanted to hit the road, my dad co-signed my first bank loan for the Fender Rhodes that I still have to this day. I think he was scared you-know-what when I took off with said Rhodes, but that being said, one of my nephews has nicknamed me Aunt Hollywood. And that's because, in his mind, I live in a very strange and different world than the small town of upstate New York where I'm from. But I wouldn't trade the music business for anything. As a singer, a vocal coach, a producer, and whatever bazillion hats I've worn over the years, my career is sure to take some twists and turns again, and I welcome them. I look forward to whatever it brings, and I look forward to reinventing myself and staying current and doing what needs to be done and staying in touch with and in tune with the music business. The best thing all of us women can do is to continue doing what we are doing. We need to lead by example. We need to be a role model and empower and educate others. And for those of us who have lived it, share your war stories. Be a mentor. I'd like to congratulate Laura Whitmore on the success of She Rocks. I've been here since year number 1, and carving out this much-needed platform is amazing. I'm grateful for this award, humbled, honored to be in such amazing company with the other recipients here tonight. I'd like to thank the LAWIM directors, members, friends, colleagues, and students who came out tonight, and to my extended Berkeley family who's all through this room. You rock. But most of all, I'd like to thank my soulmate, my life partner, Don Bogle, who has made it possible in more ways than you can imagine for me to do what I do. I think he deserves an honorary Women in Music award. He's been to more women in music events than the women, I think. And there's been so many things that have been said tonight and could say, oh my God, I typed this out and timed it because otherwise I'd be up here for days. Okay, anybody who knows me, she walks, she talks. So I did this just to save your precious ears so you have them for the rest of the weekend. But I want to leave you with something. I have a plaque on my studio wall, and seeing as Sharon stole the rain on the marble quote here. I have a plaque on my studio wall that says, because I could, I did. And because I can, I will. So I hope that all of you will do because you can. Thank you so much.